Hello guys, today I'm going to show you some new tricks in the Power Query, okay, the M code. Uh, so this is my fourth video I'm preparing to show you the new logics, new tricks, okay, in the Power Query, how you can change the folder location, okay, the basically the folder location. Uh, so I'll show you the file currently. Let's say I have three folder, okay, here in this folder, okay. In the download folder we have three folder. All these three folder we have the data, okay. We have one book 2 folder here, the file here, and here also we have book 2, okay. So the logic is we have three sheets, okay. So what we are going to do in this file, we can see three sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, okay. Similarly, if you come to another folder, here also we have got one file with three sheets, okay. Sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Only some small changes I have done in the table, okay. So the name I have changed, okay. So our logic is we'll compile all these three sheets data, okay, and we'll load it in Excel, okay. And based on the logic we apply, what will happen, it will change the folder location, okay. Suppose you want to load the data from this folder, you do not need to come here and take the path and go to the Power Query and just paste the path. This logic we are going to avoid, okay. So what we are going to do, we'll just make one folder path in the Excel file itself. Let's say I'll copy this one, okay. I'll put it here, okay. I'll write the path, okay, and the path is this one, okay. So this is our folder path. So what we are going to do, we are, rather than opening the Power Query M code, we'll just change the path here in the Excel file, okay. And once we refresh the data automatically it will change based on the folder location what we are going to paste here in this cell, okay. So this is the logic I'm going to show you today. So first thing what we are going to do, let's load this book to data in this workbook, okay. So go to data, again go to get data from file and from folder, okay. Then go to download folder here and select that path which is 16. I am going to take this folder path, okay. Click open and click here load to. So what will happen, the data is loading but nothing has shown here, okay. So it is giving us the Power Query data, the load details, okay, name, extension, these are the details. So now what we are going to do, we are going to double click on this one, and you can see here this is the file location which is book 2 here, okay. And the binary, if you come here we have the data, okay. The data is here but it is not visible. So what we are going to do, we are going to write the M code, okay, to get the data and change the path. This path we are going to change dynamically by putting the data in the Excel file, okay. So let's first, we need to take the data, we need to extract the data from this column which is binary, okay. So you go to add column, custom column, and write here Excel dot workbook. This is the formula, okay. Take take the column which is, you can see here the binary is in the content column. So I'm going to double click the content and close the bracket, press the OK button. Now you can see here the data. You can see we have the sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and it is showing here art, math, English. Okay, this is the basically the table name which is here in the sheet 1, which is art, sheet 2 math, and sheet 3 English. So now what we need to do next, we can select this two column and press the control button. Okay, and select the another column, right click, and did remove other columns. Okay, so now next thing what we need to do is we need to expand this. Okay, so you click this one. Okay, and here we are going to take only the data what we have here. Okay, the data, you can select here the data which is in the table here in this column, data column, and the item. Okay, because we have the sheet details. Okay, so we can select here data, remove everything, select data and item. Okay, and click OK. Now you can see here it is showing the data we have. You can see here the data is coming. Okay, the data is showing. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to apply one filter to select only the sheet 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you click in the drop down, go to text filter and click contain. So what is content? We have the content, text content is sheet. You can see here the sheet name is having here everywhere. Okay, so we are going to select basically wherever the name sheet. Okay, either it is 1 or 2 or 3, that is doesn't matter. Okay, so click on OK button. So now we have selected the sheet 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this is the path of the file of this path. Okay, so, so here now what we need to do next, we can we can take only this column again. Okay, and remove other column and just expand this one and click OK. And then now our header is coming on the first row. Okay, so what we need to do is we can just promote the header. So to promote the header, click on transform and click on the this one, use first row as a header, then go to home tab and load, close and load. Okay, now you can see here our all three sheets data, it gets combined because it is having the same header. So all the data is combined. Okay, but our logic is to change the path. Okay, file path means if you open the Power Query and you can go to the source, you can see this is the path we want to make the dynamic. Okay, when we may copy this path, okay, and put it in Excel. Okay, here, which is I have already copied it. Okay, this is the path. So this path we want to make dynamic. So what we need to do is you select this both and go to formula, click define name and put the name of this range. Okay, so I'm going to write folder path. Okay, and click OK. Now this data we can load it in Power Query. So to go to data tab and click on the this one from table slash range. So what will happen, this data will come in the Power Query. You can see here it's coming here in the Power Query. So this first two steps you remove. Okay, remove this. So you can see here the data we have two column 1, column 2, and the name of this is path and this is the path location. So you select this one, okay, the column 2, and right click, drill down. So basically we are just getting the text value from this column. Okay, so now we are getting the text. This is the text. So now what we need to do, we can take this after source, you just copy this path. Okay, delete this steps, delete this step. Okay, and come here and paste that. Okay, so now what will happen, we are just combining both step together. Okay, this is the logic. See here, now the same item, same value is coming. Okay, when we had one navigation step. Okay, now we combine both into one because Power Query need the tax, okay, tax value. It should come in the tax value. This is tax. So now what you need to do, you can go to close and load to, and only create correction. We are not going to load this data, only we are creating the connection between two query. Okay, so this is our folder path, this is our data, loaded data. Now what you need to do is double click this and go to source, okay, and feed this parameter here. Okay, you just remove this, all the data, the location, okay, the path, folder path, and write here folder path, this name, same query name, folder path. Okay, now we are getting error. Okay, so this error we need to rectify. It is saying that query so steps or suspend other query or steps, so it may not directly access our data source. Okay, please rebuild the data combination. Okay, so we need to rebuild the data combination. So to rebuild, we need to go to view and click here advanced editor. So this is the query, okay, which is created, these all these steps. Okay, these all the steps, we have the query here. Okay, so first is source. So source is this one. So what we need to do is we can take the path. Okay, this is our path. Okay, so this is our path. Since we combine both the steps together, we have to copy this one. Okay, just copy this item, copy, and come here, then go to view advanced editor and feed this source here. Okay, because this is giving us error. And right here, so just give one variable name here, folder. I'll just give folder location. Okay, I'll just location is equal to copy this, the same path which I copied earlier, and write here comma. Okay, now here, before we write here folder path, now since this logic, this two steps, it is given as a folder location, so we cannot give this folder location path here. We have to feed this parameter. Okay, we need to feed this parameter here in this one, and click done. Now you can see this is now giving our the correct result. The error is gone. Okay, there's no error right now. Okay, so now what we need to do, we can just close and load. Our data is loaded correctly. Okay, 5.1. Now we'll change this path. Okay, this path which we have given here, we'll change the path dynamically. Okay, so I'll take the another path. Okay, I'll take the another path. Let's take this one and copy this value, the folder location, and paste it over here. Okay, and come to this sheet and refresh. So what will happen, it will automatically pick the value. Now it is giving us same value because I have copied the same file. Okay, let me delete some data from this file. Okay, so you'll understand whether it is loaded correctly or not. So I'm keeping only 5 rows from all the sheets. Okay, delete here also from 6 until last, delete. I'm removing. Okay, so now we have only 5 rows in each sheet. Okay, save, control S. Now you come to this file and refresh. Now you can see here, now we have only limited data which we had in our file. It is loaded. Okay, you can see here. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much.